Is your boss is always disappointed from you?
No. It's like boss's disappointment versus the people who believes in you disappointment is different. I think I can separate that. Like bosses are always bosses, right? They always think if you're selling 10 cars, 15 cars, they always think like, oh, you can sell 20, 25. Like, why didn't you sell 30 cars this month? It's just bosses' judgments are always like on one side. But on the other hand, the people who believes in you that you can do, then that's a different disappointment, right? That's genuine. It's not because they want you to sell more cars. Of course, they like the managers. Of course, they want you to sell more cars so they can make more money too, right? They have their bonuses too when you hit some certain targets. So that's different than them believing that, okay, you know what, like you are not 15 car guy. Like you can do 20, 25 cars. That's a different disappointment, I think.
Fair enough. I get it. But yeah, I mean exactly. Like bosses are always bosses, and family is disappointing in some other shit for sure.
We did have our questions.
Yeah, I have it here. I mean, we had 2 questions.
Which I think that's more than enough for us to like get through the...
Fair people. Here. Oh yeah, beautiful questions. Okay, I'm gonna just put it actually here for whatever reason. Alright, so our question, copy paste.
Oh, so when you copy here,
Apple ecosystem shit, bro. Yes, you can. That's pretty sick, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you can do that. Very connected to each other, the devices.
Yes.
Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Hello, people. On this episode of How Can We want to talk about how society affects you and hold you back or push you ahead.
Okay, let's do an
intro. That was some Bob Ross shit I did. Let's go.
What was what?
Bob Ross.
What is Bob Ross?
You don't know Bob Ross? Bro, you know Bob Ross. What you talking about? Bro, you know it. I'll show you now.
I know
Bob Ross.
I know Rick Ross.
Oh. So Rick Ross. No, Bob, I don't know, the painter. Was it Bob Ross, right?
Like the
painter guy, yeah. It's Rick Ross?
No, Rick Ross is a rapper, bro.
Oh, no. It's Bob Ross then. I don't know why the internet is horrible.
Did you connect?
It is connected,
Are you connected to the...
yeah, I mean, it worked for a second.
No, it doesn't. It's slow.
It doesn't.
Super slow.
But there aren't many people in the studio today. I don't know. Hey, Mike. Guys, we have so many employees today, unfortunately. So our Wi-Fi has a problem.
Yeah, he's
Bob Ross. Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yes.
I know him, but I didn't know his name.
Bro, he's culture.
He is.
So actually, I watched
the mountains and the trees at Little Birds here.
Mm-hmm. He was a very calming guy. You know, actually, the funny thing was like I was watching something about not getting disappointed by people. Exactly, like, you know, don't let society to hold you back or something like that. Which was about Stanley. Do you know Stanley? Stanley is the comic book writer for Spider-Man, all those good shit, Marvels, all of them, most of them, most of the good ones. So Stanley, which is like the father of Spider-Man, which is like a fucking the Marvel, right? The superhero. When he was working for 15 years for this comic book as like a side guy, like doing the bullshit jobs. And then he wrote the Spider-Man and Fantastic Four and some other shit, Hulk and stuff. But when he wrote the Spider-Man, he went to his boss and said, "Boss, I have a comic. It's this nerdy guy with some issues, New York boy. He has some personal issues too. He's vulnerable. He has, his high school. He has acne and shit. He's like, and then he gets to be a spider. And then the boss was said, wow, this is the most stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. Really? Ever. It was like the worst idea ever I heard in my life.
I wonder what was the apology to him like.
I wonder too. So he was like, no, nobody wants to watch these teenagers. Teenagers are not good for movies, because he was like he was a high school, right? And also everybody hates spiders. Who wants to see a fucking Spider-Man? So he got rejected. So he kept working for 2 years and he was about to quit. And then his wife was like, hey, Stan, wait a sec. Before you quit, just try it again. Try pushing this story again. And at that time, that comic magazine was about to shut down. So it was like the last issue. And the boss was like, yeah, whatever, let's put your bullshit spider. I mean, we're gonna shut it down anyway. So they put it down, and next day it was the bestseller magazine in like 10 years.
Really?
So it sold so much, and then it exploded, like Stanley exploded. And then he went to and the rest is history.
So it saved the company?
It saved everything, it built a whole new thing that is like now generated 100 billions or much more, $1 trillion, I guess, Marvel, right? So the whole idea was about to get tossed in the trash because of people, and people were like, no, this is not good. But Stanley himself is always saying, hey, if you love something, just go for it. If you like it, just go for it. Which is, it's a generic advice too, because so many times it is a mistake.
Sometimes things are simple though. It's like when they say when you love something, go for it. It sounds simple and very generic advice, but it is true.
Yes.
Some things doesn't have to be complicated.
I like that. Even in marketing, I'm always say that, hey guys, so many times you have to actually stay fucking away from all the shit of advanced shit. Go back to marketing principles,
right,
and just cover them, and that's the way to go, and that will actually help you to scale this. Because if you go back, all right, there are more researchers now, but humans in nature are still the same. Still, the decision making is coming from that same brain. I know there is like internet and so much things, but that psychological thing, even nowadays, if you see like so many large ads, they target the same spot they targeted 50 years ago because it's still working. Anyway, about Bob Ross we were talking about. So Bob Ross had the same shit. So he went, hey guys, I want to paint nature and I want to make it a show. And everybody thought, what? Nature?
What a boring
shit, man. Do some art, do something that we can put on museum or something, This is not art, this is a scenery. Scenery is boring. So, but he didn't get disappointed because he was such a fucking heartful man. And he did it for the love of sharing this love. And he did one season with like a bullshit equipment, horrible video quality and everything. But it got him a little bit going, and he saw, okay, like the production quality is horrible. Like they can't even see like what am I doing. But from that one season, he got a production company to sponsor him because of that one season.
Right.
And from the second season, he had the whole, like the good lighting setup, the good production, the video, the sound quality. The season one, you couldn't even hear the guy. That's how bad he started, which is interesting. He just started it. He wasn't like, let's make it perfect.
And back then, it was even harder.
Exactly.
Now there is an iPhone. Like you can even use an iPhone to record videos and stuff. It will be better than it will be almost like a camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the cameras back then.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's even harder.
Exactly. And he just did it. You know, he went and I think the Paint with Bob Ross is like, I don't know, 40 season or something. It's so many. He painted maybe 30,000 paintings or something.
I always saw his. We have that one channel. He would be on that channel all the time.
Yeah, we had like Channel 4. Nobody watches Channel 4, but there was Bob Ross.
Exactly.
But and here it's like so smooth with it, and the way he worked was like he painted one before the show, as an inspo or what he wants to make, and he made one during the show, and he went another one at the same scene. He painted another one again after the show. So he made it 3 paintings per episode, which is interesting. I'm not sure why he did that, but that was interesting. But the whole thing was daily. You know, his inspiration was like daily. So every time he was like, let's do it. You know, let me see what I'm vibing with. Now some mountains here, a little bit of water, and you know, the funny thing is, like, you know, I watched a movie about it was maybe 30-year-old movie. I think I told you a little bit about it, but so many things that the movie was mocking.
What was the movie called?
I don't remember that right now. I have a picture of it that I find, but it's what was it? Well, I mean, if I can't find it, it was from Amazon Prime.
Is there a screenshot?
No,
Just go to screenshots.
No, I took a photo of it. Man, I have so many photos.
Yeah, I'm finding something in there.
You know, I don't know, like this Apple shit, why the Apple is not getting advanced. Like, you know, like I can search, hey, photos from my TV, right? Apple is like so behind on this shit. Alright, I guess I find it for you guys in the next episode.
If you find it, we'll put it in the video to show it to people.
Oh yeah, I can do that for sure, yeah. So anyway, does Amazon have a watch history or no? Oh yeah, watch list. No, watch history. Maybe it's actually in the watch list too. Have you seen the Spider-Man, the Spider-Noir?
Which?
The Spider-Noir. The new Spider-Man.
It's a new Spider-Man?
It's Nicolas Cage, bro.
Oh, it's a show?
Cage, yeah, it's a TV show. It's good.
What are they doing to our, like...
I don't like the...
childhood memories.
Bro, it's Nick Cage. I mean, I don't have a problem with Nick Cage being in my childhood memory. I love him. He was always in my childhood. Do you know Nick Cage?
No.
Nicolas Cage.
I heard, but I don't have his face in my mind. Right?
Yeah, you know. I show you. I think you're not good with names.
Oh yeah.
I mean, of course, bro. It's childhood.
I know. Yeah.
Nick Cage.
I never personally met him, but.
Anyway, I mean, this Amazon is bullshit too. Wish I could have like a watch history or something. And this.
I think.
There isn't.
There must be.
There must be, exactly. It's so easy, you know. Features are Amazon. Please add watch history. It's so easy. Just vibe code this shit, man. It's so easy. What are you guys doing? That's why you're not Netflix. Netflix probably doesn't have it. Anyways, so.
Why are you dissing Netflix, bro?
Huh?
Oh, you were dissing Prime.
I'm dissing Prime.
You want Jeff Bezos to come after us?
Yes. Come. I want his bald head.
Cancelled.
Anyway. It was like a 80 minutes comedy skit, and it was an old ass comedy, you know, it's like 30 years old. and every 10 minutes kind of things change. But the funny thing was like things that were they mocking 30 years ago was things that we are mocking right now, and kind of that got me into thinking that holy shit, like all these things that we are feeling right now that are, oh man, like right now that thing is the worst. Right now, oh, what if that problem solves, the world is gonna be a great place. That shit is like, I guess it's a matrix shit or it's a humanity shit or something. It always keeps happening. So even 30 years ago, for example, like sexualizing women was again there 30 years ago, which I don't think it was anywhere near now, right?
It's more you think now?
100% obviously, though. After Anaconda from Nicki Minaj, the world changed. It was like, I think it was before Anaconda and after Anaconda. That video changed the internet.
What video?
The Nicki Minaj music video, Anaconda.
It's okay.
Brother, I'm sure you watched it.
What's wrong with the
What's
internet?
wrong with the internet? I mean, it's cool that we can maybe put a little bit of the video in here, guys, for you.
No, it's okay, bro. I keep going.
Yes. So, I'm gonna just put it on mute here.
So you saying that, was it a like in a jokey way or like serious way?
Yeah, they were, but it was a comedy show, right? But the skit was about sarcastic to the society problems.
Mm-hmm.
One was this. One was again, you know, everything that kind of like now we have the recessions, the inflations, the prices, and all this, that. Everything almost the same. Technology, everything. And that got me to thinking that, oh man, like it is a fucking cycle, you know. If you guys like still overthink and worry about, oh no man, like the world is on brink of chaos or some shit is gonna happen, it's gonna ruin the humanity and some shit, it won't happen, unfortunately. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Today is not
something wrong
it's
with
not
your
playing.
something wrong with your MacBook.
No, there is nothing wrong with MacBook, dear baby. She didn't.
So
she didn't mean
I
it.
actually lost you.
I know.
What point you were trying to make?
So the point was, in life, in certain stages of life, people gonna rule you out or tell you it's not the way, that you're doing it wrong way, but it's not the way. It's not right. You know, it's like always people don't know. They're living it for the first time too. They don't have all the knowledge too, and you see great ideas always they get slammed. I mean, if you think about it, well, you know, we just mentioned Bob Ross. We just mentioned Marvel, Stanley, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, SpaceX. You know the story about SpaceX, right? So they were bankrupt. The fourth, not even the third one. The fourth launch was the last launch. If the fourth one failed, we didn't know Elon Musk now. That's how bad it was. So again, people told the guy, hey, you dumb? What the fuck are you doing, man? This is a NASA shit. There's no private space company. There wasn't at all. Mm-hmm. So,
space is out of everyone's reach, bro. It's not a place you just come in and say, like, I'm opening up a company to go to space, right? Like that's some big bullshit.
But he did it, exactly. He did big bullshit. I mean, all of their moves, even PayPal was a big ball move. So Tesla was a big ball move. Boring company, they do drill the ground. That's a big, because it's so expensive, right? And it's so tricky. Neuralink is a crazy shit, right?
I don't want that, bro.
I mean, I guess it's happening. You know, they were like saying like cyberpunk is already gonna happen. Is like funny enough, I heard a guy, like I was like talking with a guy. He was like, oh man, I like magnets a lot. Like I like magnetic shit that they get attached. And he was like, oh man, like I would love to have some part of my body like that.
That he has magnetic on his body?
No, he hasn't. But he was like, man, I would love to have some magnetic shit in my body.
Why?
But he loves it. You know, he loves that. He loves that magnetic feeling.
Pocket people?
Well, no. He was a decent, like a rich dude too. But he was like, his interest was like he loves magnets and how they sound and everything.
Just keep it out of your body, bro.
But yeah, but you know, that's our opinion, right? So the market is gonna create these cyborgs soon. So you're gonna have, I think the first thing it might. Did you see there is the Japanese made like a tail, like a human tail? So that's pretty funny. So you know, it's pretty useful too. So if you want to see it, your tail becomes a chair.
Oh,
your tail.
I did saw that.
That's pretty funny. I think that's pretty useful. You know, that might happen. Anyway.
Why would we have a tail, bro?
You see it. You know, it holds everything for you.
Right.
It can defend you.
So turning us into kangaroos.
You know, imagine like you're getting mugged, okay? Hey, give me your money, motherfucker! And then your tail be like, you know?
It is happening. I saw one of the things like they made robot legs, like you attach it to your legs. Did you see those?
Robot legs.
Yeah. So you.
I don't know. There are so many.
You don't wear them. It's like a like metal thing that you wear like a shorts, but it's not. Let me actually show you. I don't think I can explain the shape of it. And then it gives you boost on your legs.
So you run faster.
It's a tool. It's not legs. Like it's something like this. This one. Like it gives you boost on your legs. You can run faster. You run without
you can
getting
kick
tired.
harder too.
Yeah, you can.
Yes,
you run without getting tired. I mean, that's a good one for people who's like paralyzed or like handicapped and stuff that they cannot walk, right? But do I think that we need it? Probably not, man.
I mean, I guess time will tell. You know, in 15 years, when you see everybody has like a cyborg shit, they are AI, they have a chat GPT in their head.
I mean, that's great for military, for the soldiers and stuff walking kilometers and kilometers. Right?
I mean, probably they won't be a soldier, so it's gonna be robots. Like, who wants to send soldiers when you can send robots?
Up to a point, I think there has to still be humans, because those robots needs to be controlled by someone. Imagine a robot controlling a robot, that is fighting a robot, that is also controlled by another robot.
Yes,
that's
the Terminator shit. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you put ChatGPT AI or whatever, you know, if you put AI in the robot and like teach him, okay, like this is your body. That's the enemy with the different color or some shit. Go shoot.
Yeah.
He just does it. Kill everybody. That's why now Claude and other people are fighting. Hey, like don't do autonomous weapons. Don't allow AI to make the judgment, which Pentagon loves to do it. And these Pentagon people are horrible.
They see that's the one of my customers that I met. I was telling you, she basically does that. In the she used to work for government, but now she's going into working with airport. It's like what she manages is that what are we gonna let AI decide and what are we not gonna let AI decide? Because some of the things you cannot just let a robot decide it for you, right? And it will be a chaos. That's what basically she does.
Tough times ahead, but I guess we always survive, you know.
Honestly, my biggest wish is that all of those doesn't happen in my lifetime.
Unfortunately, it does so.
It will, but it won't advance to a point where we imagine, right? It's going to take a while, but I really don't want to live in that lifetime.
So are you saying if the tech advances and you can increase your lifespan, you won't take it?
What's the point? It's just some narcissistic, like psychopathic shit. Like, oh, I want to live like 200 years. Hey, come on, it's the nature, right? we come and go, and then how long you're gonna live all depends. Of course, there's other factors, but how you take care of yourself,
Right.
like how you age yourself, right? Are you doing unhealthy stuff? Are you doing healthy stuff? Of course, there's other like factors such as like accidents and stuff, like God forbid, but it's nature, bro. I don't think we should be playing with nature. It's like if I'm gonna live 70 years, then that's my lifespan, right?
Okay, you know, totally agree with that, yeah. But in terms of nature, aren't we already, like right now, living much longer than 100 years ago?
Yeah, because there is more medicine.
Exactly.
It's safer.
So how about what happened to nature? Nature want to take you out for a disease, let it take you. But we didn't, right? We stopped because we kind of love, I don't know, we love living, I guess. You know, we love to, not necessarily, or maybe we are running away from the pain. But anyway, but I'm saying, nature-wise, maybe it is, again, nature. Because, again, 100 years ago, we were dying so early. Now our nature is to live longer. So maybe in 100 years, again, our nature is to live longer.
Right.
How about what do you think about that?
That's an interesting point. Let me see. No, I can agree with that. That's true. I can agree with that. It's just human evolution, eh? Just we keep
it's nature, evolving. Bro. You got if you gotta leave, you gotta leave. So injecting that? Are you injecting?
No, it's like what I'm thinking is like yes, all that like the food is, even the food we eat has changed, and all the things. You're right, like we used to die earlier. Now our lifespan is longer. But when you bring the robots, I don't see that as a nature though. Like even the computers and all that, we did play with nature. That's the problem. Like we did play with nature. We changed the nature, like the human nature, right?
With the robot, with technology, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, but I guess technology first came to serve us to live longer again, make it, you know, like you don't die for other stuff, to works that gonna physically kill you, so tech can do it.
Right.
But then it became, okay, like, let's remove the frictions, more. And technology is the closest thing we have to magic. So real life magic is technology.
Yeah.
So maybe it is in our thing, you know, like we evolve being capable of innovating, creating this tech. So it is in our nature because we can do it. I'm saying this at the while believing that we are doing too much at the same time. You know, we are trying too much to be efficient, too much to cut the cost, too much to create the perfect product to tamper everybody's brain. You know, I agree with those. And my hope is actually AI is gonna scale that down. I don't know, I hope so. So that people get back to what they kind of like love to do, more crafts, more actually things that are in physical life, more interaction with each other, and they're gonna like get tired of social media and stuff, which is another topic which I think maybe in future because of this AI is kind of like, I mean AI stuff is already there, right? But imagine in 5 years or 6 years or 7 years, AI is just making good quality content. It's good. It looks real or unreal or whatever. It looks artistic or not. It looks candid or not. It can just mimic it, right? So
that's the problem. It takes value away from things.
Exactly. So when that happens, I think you're gonna get sick of it. You know, I think people are gonna get sick of the whole social media bullshit. They're gonna be, oh man. I mean, we're gonna be people like rotting their brains, but a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, what the fuck am I doing, man? This shit is horrible. Like, I don't enjoy this. What the fuck is this? So they're
Then
gonna.
what they're gonna do? There's nothing gonna be happening. Bro.
So yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm thinking is like they're gonna get back to old times.
And it won't work because it's too late now.
Why was it too late?
Bro, when everything is like with AI, it is coming to a point where it's like it's starting to get in the jobs and stuff, right? Some of the advanced countries now that they're using robots, like in their like McDonald's franchises, like the restaurants and all that. Yes, it will come to a point where it's like people might get sick of it. They're like, hey, you know what? Like this is not our nature. Like we are bored. Like what are we doing? Now there's no value to art. There's no value to music because AI, bro, this is crazy shit. Some of the I see some videos. People makes music with AI using another artist's voice, and it does sound like Kanye West made a new song. There's no difference to it. So there is no more value to it, right? It's just AI doing everything. And at that point, if it advances to a point where it's like AI is everywhere, that's what people are scared of, right? Robots are taking over. It's gonna be too late. How are you gonna say, hey, like stop the AI? We all go back to work in normal jobs. We all go back to our normal lives. It's not gonna happen because there's gonna be people who loving it. There's gonna be people who's hating it. But the people who's loving it is gonna be the ones that is powerful because they are utilizing AI. And on the other side, the people who doesn't like it, they're not utilizing it, so they're not advancing. They're not expanding their power. They're not expanding their net worth. They're not expanding nothing. Because now the AI needs to do it. AI is doing everything. And if you're trying to do it with your human brain, bro, when you ask something to ChatGPT, it takes it 2 seconds to get you like a whole like research, right? Human cannot do that. So if you're competing against someone, it's like two UFC fighters, one is taking steroids and the other one is not taking steroids. Who do you think is gonna be?
I don't know. Steroids make you
of course,
stronger. Okay.
Yeah, the one that's taking steroids is gonna beat the other one any day, anytime.
Boosted athletes or something. So it's like Olympics, but people are allowed to inject themselves with these steroids or whatever, and they were like testing it. Hey, are these humans gonna break the other normal humans' record? And they didn't.
They couldn't.
They didn't. And that's pretty like that was like a pretty huge deal. It was like $1 billion company.
But here's a story, right? Back in when there was prophets, what was the name? The Egyptian one.
Cleopatra.
No.
Who is the man?
It's one of the biggest names in Egyptian history.
It's a dude. Oh, the internet works now.
It does?
It allowed me to come in.
It's one of these guys. But anyways, there is like a...
Who is it, you think?
Egyptian king versus a prophet.
Mm.
They are going to fight.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to do a duel, right?
Nemesis.
No, I don't think so. I don't remember the names, but I remember the story.
Pharaoh.
The prophet, what he does is he goes and whole night he just prays.
Right.
No, he doesn't pray. He just goes into bed and he says, you know, Allah got
Check
me.
it up. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well.
God, I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry.
Really trying to get us canceled. So the prophet, what he does is he puts his trust in God, and then he doesn't do anything. He doesn't prepare for the fight. He's like, God is gonna let me win anyways because I believe in Allah. And then the king doesn't believe in Allah, right? And on the other side, the king, whole night he goes and prays. He prepares for the duel, and then the next day comes. They do the duel. Egyptian king wins.
Nice.
And the prophet turns and asks God, right? He's like, why didn't you like protect me? Why didn't you let me win? And then the God says, you didn't do anything. You just thought that I will protect you and give you the victory. You have to work for it. Just because you're a prophet, like I'm not gonna just protect you, right?
Right.
You have to put the effort in.
Right.
And on the other hand, Egyptian king, like he worked out. He prepared for the fight. So what I mean is like when you put those steroid people versus trying to break the normal humans' records, it might not work because of the mindset wise.
Exactly.
If you think, okay, you know what, like I have the boost, I can lift more than a normal human who doesn't take those boosts and stuff, who doesn't take steroids, I can beat him any day. With that mindset, they're gonna lose. But if you put someone who is already dedicated, works 24/7, and give this guy a boost, he will break any human's record.
Right.
So when you say that, it's like, they might not be able to break it because of the mindset. I don't think it's because steroids makes you stronger. It gives you extra energy. You don't get tired as much. You are 10 times stronger. Whatever you do goes to your muscle. You lift a book, it gives you muscle. Like in a sarcastic way, right? But it does work that way. It gives you boosts. Like you're 10 times, 20 times stronger than normal when you take those boosts.
The game names is Enhanced Games. That's the name.
So that's what they're doing?
Yeah, so everybody is allowed to do the steroids and stuff. I mean, there are regulations, but they kind of not on everything. So, for example, the swimmer guy, he didn't break the record from that famous other dude that has the record.
Philip?
I think so. Yeah. He couldn't, even though he was jacked as shit, man. He was huge as hell.
But also the muscle gives you a disadvantage to make you
I guess so. So yeah.
Less mobility and less like speed.
And now they have a prize, I don't know, like $2 million if you can hit the Bolt, Usain Bolt, the fastest man alive.
Usain Bolt?
Usain Bolt, yeah. So they're having this prize, hey, if you can hit the guy, but nobody could so far.
So it's the mindset thing again, bro. Don't you think if it wasn't making you stronger, they will take you those drugs in the mainstream sports? They wouldn't care that if you're taking a steroid, they will let you just compete because it doesn't make you stronger anyways.
Well, I mean, it does make you a bit, stronger, but I don't know. I'm not into that ecosystem, so I'm not sure.
I think it does, and AI is like kind of like a steroid. So back to our point, the people who uses it will be more powerful than the ones that is diffusing it, and it's gonna be too late, bro. That's
what I'm saying, though. But I'm saying, like, always there is this doomsday projection that we see that is happening. But I feel like humans always find a way to not go to that doomsday, like just pivoted at the last moment to just make it into something interesting.
Right.
Not that doomy day, not that horrible life. And I think there is this chance that, AI is gonna come, it's gonna get deployed into everything, so much automation and shit, and then people are gonna go back to old times, which, like the paintings were more complex and more beautiful, more in-person experiences, more hobbies, more great architecture rather than just simple, efficient architecture. Like you see, like 100 years ago, the architecture was much better. It's hard to say better, but it looks better.
It's not, I think it's more like what do they have to make those architectures what makes it special. But because right now with the technology, they can make crazy infrastructures, right?
But why they don't do it though? Why they don't do that decoration and shit? Why they, like old buildings, they had some like aura to them.
Character.
Yeah, exactly. You go, wow, this shit is amazing. But now because everything is like, do the most efficient shit. Do the least cost. Do this, do that. So I think we're going to go back to that time.
Okay. We will see what happens in the future when it happens.
Yeah,
but hopefully for the best.
Exactly.
So let's do speed questionnaire. We can...
Ooh, speed questions. There's a new way. Speed questions.
What does society reward that actually damages people? One word.
Oh, wow. You guys tell us in the comments. What do you think?
Stupidity.
Stupidity, and it rewards it. How would you protect yourself against people narrative, or like how society wants to sometimes hold you back.
But it's so much easier to said than done. But it shouldn't exist.
What do you mean?
It shouldn't exist in your mind. Like when you're doing something, if you think that you're in type of environment where people will judge, or they have comments, or they will have a negative impact on your talk, then don't share it. Just keep it to yourself. Just do it, right? Just go ahead, do it, and then see what happens. Because when it's too late, people cannot say anything.
Right.
They will just say, good luck to you, right? The people that loves you, they're not going to sit there and judge you for what you did already. They're going to more like, they will give their honest comment, but they're going to be like, I wish you the best. I hope it works out. But if you, before you do it, you tell people, there's a quote, it goes, if you want to kill a big idea, tell it to small-minded people. I heard it from Steve Harvey. So if you think that you're in that kind of environment, just keep it to yourself and just go ahead and do it and see what happens. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Move on to the next one.
I mean, exactly as you said, like it's easier to say it than do, because it's easy to say that, hey, like just don't give a fuck, man. Just do it.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to not actually give a. Maybe sometimes it's not even giving a fuck. It's like it's sometimes it's like an internal shit that wants to keeps you in check, or keeps you relevant in a way, that push you to just look like everybody else and not pop out, because that would be weird. And yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
And yet there is so many. They did so many experiments, like a scientific experiment, on how and one individual will react compared to the squad that they're in. So funny enough, like they done this thousands of times, because I research about marketing. It's in marketing too. It's like when you put one person in a group and you control the group, but they don't know. They think everybody is a test subject. And when they show something and they want an answer, and the group obviously says the wrong answer, like it's wrong, but all the people say the wrong thing, that person say the wrong thing too, because of the pressure of the group.
Right.
Almost 90% of the time, it's like people don't wanna stick out.
And life doesn't reward those people. That's the problem. It's the fear of judgment. So some people really, they grow up in a healthy environment where there's healthy judgments, but it's nothing like where I'm coming from or where you coming from. I don't know where you're coming from, but
I'm coming from my home right now.
It's just the differences between the people who grows up in those environments, right? I'm coming from a harsh environment where there's like judgments right and left. Like every time you do something, there's always a comment that comes from someone. Every time you do something, there's someone laughing. Every time you do something, there's someone mad. There's always, like every time you do something, there's someone unhappy, right? So when you're coming from that kind of environment, it is much, much harder to do. So in my case, I changed my environment. Like I just got out of it. I was like, you know what, like I'm not going to be able to change those people. I talked enough. I tried to live with it. I try to work my way around it. It doesn't work. I'm not going to be able to change those people. That's how they are. What can I do? I just left. Just got out of it. It wasn't easy. It was one of the hardest things that I've done, because I had to leave so much behind, right? But I would say that's one of the things, that just do it. Don't tell anyone until you do it. Prepare for it. Get everything ready. And at the last step, if you want to tell people right before you do it, go ahead. That's what I did. When I was moving, I didn't tell a single soul. I waited till the day that I was going to leave. the day before I met with everyone, I said, hey guys, like, I'm out. They're like, what do you mean you're out? I was like, I'm leaving. Like, I'm
Really?
moving. Yeah,
Wow.
I was like, I'm moving. And all the friends, they are like, where are you moving? I'm like, this, and then we talk. Everything in my mind that I knew that I was going to hear from them, and the reason I didn't tell them came true. They're like, it's too late now. Like, what can we say? You already booked a rental, like, you already booked your apartment, you already got a job, like, you already packed everything. Like, what can we say? But wish you best luck. But they did say all their negative comments. Oh, it's expensive. Oh, what you gonna do by yourself? There is no one. How you gonna be alone? Like, all those kind of stuff, right? That I went through it already in my mind and accepted. I did hear them. Maybe if I did tell them from the beginning, maybe they were gonna change my mind, because now they were gonna make me doubt my decision. So there's different scenarios, but yeah, just do it, man.
That's interesting, because sometimes you think like, okay, maybe I need a best friend to kind of like vibe the same way and push me, but what you said was interesting. It's like, no one, like, I'm gonna just make the decision, I'm gonna make everything happen, I'm gonna put everything else like in a situation that is already happened. I'm just like telling you, it's already happened. Right. You can't change my mind. So I think the lesson here is like, just be bold, be courageous, take that decision, take that action, and just go fucking for it. Like, actually, it's like the stories that we said at the beginning of the podcast. They did it, and you did the same thing. People would tell you, don't do it. This is a bad idea, Ali. Expensive, work, life, like, so much bad shit can happen. But you just felt it, you just knew it's right for you, and you just make that shit happen. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I just knew my light, bro. Like, I just knew my line. So, like, just gotta walk it.
Yeah. Maybe it's good for people that maybe it's about the discovery of that line that you're talking about. Like, finding that line is your step. Maybe it's not, your step is not a huge action or something. It's actually, you're not there yet. You have to find your line first. Like, maybe you don't know, like, what's that line that you want to take. Find that, and then you get to this a stage of, okay, like, should I take it now? I want to take action. Let me build up myself to that action. And I think one of the reasons that you did it, because like, you had this kind of planned. I mean, obviously you can't plan everything, but you had this vision, I would say, not the plan, maybe. You had this vision that what you want to do, and you can't do it in this situation right now. And you just went for that vision. And I think vision is such an important thing. What do you think about, now that you said vision, what do you think about the vision boards and stuff like that? Do you believe in that shit?
It seems that it's working.
Oh, do you have a vision board?
I did last year. I didn't make one for this year. Maybe that's why I've been feeling lost.
Interesting. Oh, you feeling lost or not feeling lost?
No, I didn't do it this year. I had one last year. I didn't do one this year. Maybe that's why I'm feeling lost.
Maybe. That's interesting.
I think it does work out. Because every day when you see the things that you want,
right,
it gives you kind of a reminder, right? Daily reminder.
Exactly.
It's like your girlfriend or your family telling you that I love you every morning.
Exactly. I think, at first I thought vision boards are kind of like whatever, girly kind of thing, like whatever. It's not like relevant that much necessarily. It's like more kinky thing.
It's manifestation, right?
Exactly. But it's magnification. Yeah, exactly. It's manifestations. And it fucking works, because as you said, you see your vision and it reminds you, hey, like, this is, because it's like the world around you, like the life can happen so many different ways. Like literally everything can change in a day, right? But in terms of, like the story about the prophet that you said. If the prophet made a vision board that I'm fucking winning this war, he would win this war. But the pharaoh, the king won.
He did have the vision that he was going to win, but he didn't do anything. It's like you having a vision board, but you're not doing anything, right? You're just waking up. There's a vision board in the wall.
That's
but
true.
then you just go in, waking up and going being a bum.
So
all
the
day.
king had the vision board,
Right.
and also did work
Yes.
towards it.
Yes.
That's the key to victory.
Right.
Interesting. So
Just
you have
gotta do the work.
Yeah, you gotta have the vision board first. Know what you want. I want to win this battle. I want to be that guy. I want to be that. I want my whatever. It's your vision board. Have that. Do that. Do that, and then do some actions around it, which I guess is a little bit difficult to direct your action to. For example, if somebody puts like a fucking car or I don't know a mansion or something. There is no work that is directly towards the mansion, right? Is it?
What do you mean?
Like for example, in your vision board, you have like I don't know what people do in their vision boards.
And people sometimes put their cars,
Cars,
the car
houses,
they want, the house they want, the job they want, or the paycheck they want to receive. You know, like different kind of stuff. Everyone's goals is different.
But you wouldn't necessarily do daily actions towards that, would you? Like, how would they, what, hustling? That's it?
Yeah.
That's it. It's like one type of action that goes towards your vision, but it's hustling, huh?
Yes.
Mm.
You gotta hustle your way, man.
Definitely.
Like you gotta work hard and you have to work smart.
Mm-hmm.
You have to combine both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, how is the things you want is gonna come to you?
Exactly.
Like
So you gotta hustle, be smart about it, and always think like how to scale your individual talent, kind of. What makes you unique, right? Because that's the best way and more fun and most interesting way of life is to find what you love to do and what you're talented about, kind of, sort of. And do what you love. I love what you do.
you do. Did you say you love what you do?
No, I said like do what you love and love what you do. This is a slogan. So I guess I'm like I love marketing, right? So my way is like I guess a little bit more diverse. But even when I used to love like accounting, which is a fucking narrow shit. Mm-hmm. Like it's like sedentary and everything. Even in that, there are many ways to make it interesting. Because now it's so boring, but when you get to somewhere, you can be like, okay, like let me make the report nicer, or let me do something interesting for that CEO that's gonna read this report. Maybe I do some different type of summary than other accountants. Or accounting is pretty tough to say, to do creative work in it, but still it's possible.
Right.
So yeah. What's our next questions in this? What do we call things?
What feeling makes someone stay in a life they hate?
Fear of failure.
Fear of failure. That's a good one.
And then in front of people, that's the thing.
Like failing in front of people.
Yeah, failing. Yeah, like failing, and get shame from people. This guy, dumb fuck. Look at this dummy. What a failure.
That again brings to the judgment from the
exactly.
society.
Judgment is a real thing.
Stopped, man.
I wish too.
Imagine it would be such a good world that nobody judged no one. Like I'm not talking about like stupid shit, but for trying.
Mm-hmm.
I wish people got more prompts for trying instead of getting judgment.
But
But that's the rule of nature.
Do you
right?
think people are less judgy now or more judgy?
More judgy.
More judgy.
Oh yeah.
So you think like all these movements that happened in social media.
Like what moments?
So
Example.
Example is like beautifying. So
Beautifying.
beautifying.
What does that mean?
So for example, 7 years ago, all Instagram were nice-looking people. I mean, everybody's nice, but this objective nice-looking, beautiful or handsome or whatever. But nowadays, there are many, many famous people in Instagram or the social media or whatever. They're not necessarily that
Talented.
no, they're not necessarily that a standard of beauty that people had 5 years ago or 7 years ago, but they still got there. They're not the prettiest, they're not the hottest, they're not the most handsome people.
You know, in Turkish saying we say there's always a buyer for a product.
If you say that in bazaar, like when we work in bazaar,
Yeah.
even ugly taste is a taste.
Yeah, there's always a buyer.
But it wasn't like that in social media, you know, like because of this judgment that it was, but there was this movement that all these people kind of like, I mean,
overconfident.
Maybe you can say that, but at the same time, the audience went with it. The audience were like, okay, guys, like it's okay. We want to see less pretty people. It's okay. We want to see that.
Beauty is a very Is it objective or subjective?
It is subjective, but at the same time, there is like the actors and shit. They have to have some sort of.
They don't.
Pleasing.
That's the thing, bro. Before that, years ago, like when I look at the Turkish television or even like the movies and stuff, everything. Before that, they did care about talent. There was people who did have the handsomeness or beauty, that controversial, and then they're like, but they were also talented. They just did not get there because they were handsome. They did not just get there because they were beautiful. They actually were talented. But now that I look at some of most of the Turkish shows, the movies and stuff, it's so weird, man. Like just because they are good looking, they put them on the TV, but the people don't know how to even act. They're not good actors, but just because of the looks, they are up there.
Okay, so you're actually saying the opposite of what I'm saying.
Yes.
And I get it, but at the same time, I mean, you can't, I guess, Turkish TV shows are not a way to go because Turkey has the biggest export of TV show. There are so many TV shows. There aren't probably many talents. So you gotta put a hot person so that you can actually have a viewer to watch the fucking show. So maybe the talent pool is not that large.
And I think that's stupid. I don't.
It might be. I mean, it is, but they're just pumping, right? They're just making money. Pump. I mean, bro, like more than half of Turkish shows are pretty stupid. Like it goes ever forever. There is like one topic, 5 episodes, it goes there forever.
And it's like there's always like the main it's either drama, like love story.
Yeah, triangle.
Like, always the classics, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It does.
The rich and poor is always.
It gets watched. So
the guy is in Beşiktaş, the girl is poor as fuck.
But.
So
I think people need to award people with talents more.
Yes.
That does protect.
Yes.
We're running out of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's cut this for this week.
Sure.
Well, it was nice talking to you.
Same,
That's
brother.
another failed episode. I'm just kidding. But.
It had some good stuff in it. You just gotta nitpick it.
Well, thank you guys for watching this week again. Next week, we won't have an episode.
Next week is the World Cup.
Yeah, so I actually wanted to talk to you. We did book in a studio, but I will cancel that.
Didn't we cancel it?
No, we did cancel for
I thought
morning,
I told Tom.
And then we did like afternoon. So I'm gonna cancel that.
Oh, okay.
Because I cannot that day.
Oh, you can't.
Because you cannot do in the morning, I cannot do in the afternoon. So let's take 1 week break, and I get prepared for the next week, and then let's try to book it. Let's try to do a longer session, and we will have a guest in the next episode.
Yay! Let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.